was I doing?
I also gotta set up some stuff in Minecraft. I'm forgetting something.
Okay.
I think. I don't remember.
I don't want to keep drinking almond milk, but I love almond milk. And so now I want more almond milk, but I'm pretty sure I just went. I've never had oatmeal milk, but my dad asked me if I want oat milk, and I'm just kind of scared of it.
Oh my
I don't
God.
trust it. I already drink almond milk, for fuck's sake.
Don't be afraid, just accept it.
Fucking hell. Wait,
Just
Bird,
accept
you're
the
afraid
oat
to
milk?
drink oat milk?
Oat milk?
I don't know. I don't really.
Is there a reason?
I just ate some oatmeal. I just ate some oatmeal right here next to me. It was the banana flavored. It was delicious.
Oat milk? What?
Chef's kiss oatmeal.
Oh god.
But I don't know. Oat milk smells weird.
Why
I'm
does
even
it
drinking. I don't know.
Okay, Bird,
I've even had like what's it called?
Oat milk sounds weird to you, but almond milk doesn't.
I've had goat milk. I don't
Oh
know
my
why.
I'm pretty sure that's
What?
just
Goat
cheese.
milk's good.
I'm just kidding.
Honestly, better than cow's milk.
I'm pretty sure goat milk is just cheese. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no.
I think we've all had a little bit of goat milk at this point.
Now let's see. I'm hoping
Okay,
I don't
so
work out again.
I forgot who brought it up in club chat the other day. They were talking about frog legs.
Ooh,
Frog legs are really good.
they're good. They taste like chicken.
Wait,
They just have tiny bones.
Bird. Have you had gator jerky before?
Yeah,
Sweet.
Gator jerky. I want
I've
to
been
taste
to
that.
like a
It's like
jerky,
kind of
place.
like it's kind of like salty, but
My
it's a
dad
little
doesn't
bit.
keep any type
It
of
tastes like
jerky in
jerky,
the
but it's
house.
salty and a lot more tough, I guess, with the texture.
Now
That's
I'll
pretty cool.
snack again. I know we don't have beef jerky. My dad refuses to buy it nowadays.
Well, on that note, welcome to another episode of the podcast, The Cracks It On. I'm your host, Pasco. Hello, hello. Joined by your co-host, Rue.
Oh, hi.
Your co-host, Bird.
I thought it first last time.
Yeah, I switched in between you guys. I
No,
go
I
Bird
thought
then
I
Bird,
was
and then next is Bird then Rue. Welcome to another episode. Today we are joined by special guest Akane. Yay! The person who let people say I sound like him or he sounds like me. So
Yeah, and I guess it's up to everyone to judge.
when I first joined, I did remember we did. What I first noticed is that
Yeah,
we had the
and
same.
it was funny.
We had the same mannerisms.
Y'all played piano too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do duets a lot.
The only thing I would say that's similar between us is our mannerisms of speech. Probably the
I don't
only
know.
thing.
I don't know, Pasco. Yours is a little bit higher. His is a little bit deeper of a voice.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Well, I think at that
It's
time
just
too,
a
I was
slight
really tired
difference.
when I joined that VC. At the time, I was really tired, so my voice just got like.
Well, you would only
Deeper.
come in at like
Hubba
3 in the morning. Sorry. You would
Oh, yeah,
only
that's
come
also-
in. You would come in really late
That's
at the
true.
beginning.
True.
That
Well,
was when we were all just staying up late.
yeah.
Speaking of
We're
late
truly
nights,
sleep deprived.
Good.
Welcome to our
do you
18 plus
guys have
podcast.
spooky stories that you can keep you up at night? No, that was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about.
I think the only spooky story. Well, today's topic is spooky stories and superstitions. I forgot to. I was about to do the rest of the intro, but
Oh yeah, I kind of just went right in.
That's
We were
second
talking
intro.
about no sleep.
oh my
I almost
goodness.
fell.
Disclaimer: this podcast is 18 plus as always, so you should be cautious when you listen to us. If not, if you don't give a fuck, that's fine by me. It's fine by us. But yeah, spooky stories. I think the only spooky story I've had, like, really experienced, especially with my family, was when my... It's gonna get a little sad and just, well, I guess just sad. Where
Trigger warning.
when my grandmother passed away, both my sister and aunt saw her the day after, like at night in the corner somewhere. And so my sister saw her in the morning, then my aunt saw her in the afternoon. Then when we had like a family get together, they both described, like they haven't talked beforehand, like during that day. They only started, my sister and aunt only started talking to each other later in the night, and they both described what my grandma was wearing exactly, like black dress with like red accents and stuff like that. And the fact that they both saw the same exact thing was pretty off-putting, I guess.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was like my sister told my dad, and then my aunt told my dad, but my dad never said anything of what my sister said. So when he heard that, he kind of freaked out. It's like, what? That's exactly what my what my daughter saw. So we talked about it over dinner, and we were like, what the fuck? Grandma.
So Pasco, I might raise some hairs here for some people.
Please do tell.
The goosebumps might be strong, but
Please do tell.
So I actually had almost essentially the same experience
Oh shit.
that your relatives had.
Mm-hmm.
So my great grandmother, she lives off on an island somewhere, and this was, I think I was in high school or whatever at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't really think about my great grandmother. I know she was getting up there in age, and things have been happening or whatever, but
Mm-hmm.
nothing that screamed huge complications or anything like that. So I went to bed, and in the middle of the night I just woke up, and when I woke up I looked over to the side, and in the shadows was the figure of my great grandmother,
Holy shit.
like just there, sort of like reaching out as if to like
Say final goodbyes.
yeah, exactly. And so I looked and I reached out, and like I must have been like half asleep, and
Mm-hmm.
basically just like clonked right back out, right?
Holy shit.
The next morning, I'm getting ready for school, whatever. I had like super early classes because I'm a psychopath apparently. And
That's scary.
Right.
Early classes.
and
ooh.
yeah, 1 hour earlier than normal because just
Jeez.
so here I am, and I see my grandmother also in the kitchen, which is strange, because she didn't normally stop by like in the mornings
Mm-hmm.
for any reason. And my mother and her looked at me. I could tell something was wrong. It's like, what, did something happen? Is everything okay?
Mm-hmm.
And they just went ahead and they told me, they're like, your great grandmother passed away
Oh shit.
last night. And I was like, and I had to stop. Like, I froze. I looked over and I'm like, what do you mean? Right?
Mm-hmm. Holy shit.
And they explained to me, that she had just passed like that night. And then I told them I had to, right?
Yeah.
I told them,
Yeah.
last night, like, I thought I saw her, in front of me, and I know it couldn't have been. It must have been a dream. But yeah, and there she was.
Jeez.
Like literally, like crazily similar experience to what you just explained.
Ooh, wait. I think I had.
Pasco are the same person.
I had that exact same thing, except I was like, so the crazy part about this story is that I never met my, I think it was either my other grandma or my great grandma, right? So I was like, because my grandma or great grandma, either one, I don't know, I forget. She lives in the Philippines, literally across the world, and I was born and raised in Virginia, here in America. When I was, I think, 4 or 5, it was just me and my parents going to bed. And the night before that, my grandmother passed away, my great grandma. So the next day or the next night, I woke up in the middle of the night, and when my dad told me that it was that I just started waving at the ceiling, like with a smile, like I was literally like smiling and waving at the ceiling, and my dad is like, "Who are you waving at?" And I was like, "I'm waving at Grandma. Like, do you know who?" And then I said her name, but the thing is, like, I never met her or never heard of her, but I said her exact name. And my dad called my mom, and they asked me like, to say the name again, and I told them again. It's like, she passed away last night. And, like, as a kid, I didn't know what that meant, but apparently, what they told me is like I was, quote unquote, waving hello or goodbye, but I was like looking up from laying down from the bed. So I was like, when they told me that story years later, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I don't want my third eye to be open. I don't want to see ghosts. Fuck that shit.
Okay.
I don't.
Jeez.
As a joke, I would pinch my forehead down. I was like, I don't want it to open. Fucking close that shit.
You don't want to be
Wow.
a ghost hunter?
You try
Hell
to close
no.
your third eye.
You know, pull some Yu Yu Hakusho.
Damn.
Fucking Ghostbuster
No.
shit.
Wow. I wish
was
I
wanting
had
to
those
go to
experiences.
Same.
Instead, I have sleep demons.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I had a little
Hey.
doll that I used to hate. But then I became obsessed with the little Chucky one.
Huh?
Like,
Oh
I
my.
got scared. Like, I got scared of a clown doll that was in my aunt's house that she tried to give to me. And
Oh my goodness.
I thought that if I bought this creepy ass son of a bitch and got him to work for me, the clown doll wouldn't kill me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
So I had Chucky working for me, and
Oh my
yeah,
God.
and
Bird, you and me were the complete opposite. I think
That's
that was
funny.
the only. I watched Chucky when I was 3, and yes, that did terrify me when I was younger.
Paranormal Activity got me really good.
Oh no. I think
that one was good.
the
Wait, the
only
movie or the
Poltergeist
movie.
was always good.
there a show? I
the
don't
movie got me.
remember. If there's a
What?
show, it wasn't that good, and it got canceled immediately.
Probably did.
Oh.
That's pretty
But
funny.
no. I think the only like paranormal experience I had was probably when I was like maybe 5. And I think I've told one of you or any of you this. I think I woke up one night and there was just these like shadow figures. I don't know what they are. I guess I looked it up later when sleep paralysis demons really
Yeah.
coming after me.
Sleep pearls.
Pearls.
Sleep
But
pearls.
no. I think the most they did was try to like grab me at the time.
And you
It's really
couldn't, like,
not that long of a story.
And you couldn't like move or scream or something.
No, I could move.
Oh, that's.
I couldn't speak. So I
Hmm.
don't think it was sleep paralysis demons.
Were you
Oh.
were you the kid in Paranormal Activity 2, the movie? Were you the kid?
Ruth
I
actually-
I mean, maybe. I guess. But no. It was just these, like, I was young and I woke up one night in the middle of the night. I couldn't speak. I think that's just me normally. I can't talk in the mornings.
The shadow was a future
But
you
there
trying
was
to
just
choke your
these
younger
shadowy
self.
figures above my bed. And my parents were
That's
just like,
so
I was the type of
creepy.
kid that did sleep in their parents' room when I was like 3.
Oh yeah, same here.
But they were just standing there. And I think one, like I said, one tried to like reach out and grab me. I think I went back to bed and hid under the covers. And hopes for comfort.
The shadow was the future you trying to choke your younger self out.
Nice.
You know, I kind of wish I did.
Oh,
See, now that I've said it, Rue's gonna do it. Fuck. No,
Do what?
now a past you is gonna experience that now. And tell that story years later.
here we go again.
Oh
No.
no. I think that's also like
But no.
sleep paralysis demons.
Sleep paralysis demons, you know? I have 3 of them, so.
I think the condition is real, but the naming is just not real.
I
Like
think
hallucinating while not being able to move.
so. I've actually looked this up because I was very confused as I got older why I saw those.
Mhm.
Apparently, they're also called shadow people.
Oh my.
A
Nice.
great name.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Cool.
Great
Cool.
name.
Really
Shadow people.
distinguishable.
Do they take you
know-
to the shadow realm?
Oh no, I didn't read that much about them.
They'll banish
Yeah,
you
I
to the
didn't-
shadow
I didn't
realm.
read that much about them either. Fallen into that
Look, I
trap
was
card.
very into like.
Trap card.
Oh, shadow people is a perception of patch of shadow as a living humanoid figure and interprets as present of a spirit or other entity.
Mine had a my shadow had a Higo hoodie. I was very confused.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Kidding.
But Bird, you got anything? Cause mine was kind of short. I don't have many supernatural experiences.
Mine wasn't really supernatural. I just had some like twisted imaginary friends back then that affected my sleeping pattern. Just because when
Sleep paralysis.
no. So I had this thing where like when I would go to sleep, I would wake up in that world and carry on about my days, and then I would go to sleep there and I would wake up here.
Oh.
And so honestly, I didn't even know. I mean, like I was like what 9 or 10, thinking I had like a superhero life when I went to sleep. I didn't know which, but like it got to the point where I didn't know which one was reality and which one was not. And it just really affected like cause my day-to-day life went where I had to go to like a sleep therapy and everything. And that wasn't fun. And the medication kind of didn't have a good effect on my sleeping. It kind of made me insomniac. It wasn't really, yeah, it wasn't really a spooky story. Well, except for when they died. Like everybody, I guess that's what made it spooky. I don't know. I can't even remember the faces anymore.
Yeah, imagination
That's
crazy.
weird thing. Yeah.
Some power there.
Oh
Bird gets isekai'd, but the only difference is she can come back.
my.
Yeah, that'd actually be crazy. Wait, isn't there an isekai that's actually like that already?
Is there? I think there's one where but when he comes back, he can't go back either.
Oh.
Like he get transferred once, and then when he comes back to his world, he can't do it again.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I don't think I want to say which one. I'll probably message you, Pesk.
Okay. I mean, this is 18 plus. It doesn't. But yeah, I'll look
No,
at that thing.
no, it's not that. It's not that.
Ah, I see. But yeah, I think. But yeah, I think in terms of spooky personal spooky stories, I haven't had a lot except those two. They weren't really spooky. They were just
No.
weird, creepy.
I guess supernatural in a case
Mm-hmm.
would be a better term.
I'm at a point in life where, like, if a glass falls in the other room, I would like hide in the other room. No. If a glass falls in the kitchen, I would hide in the living room. At this point, when a glass falls in the kitchen, I would run up to the kitchen like, "Who the fuck's there?"
Okay.
Like, go like show yourself. fucking
I've
square up,
got
I dare you.
animals, so I have some sort of explanation.
Yeah.
That's true.
But yeah, at this point, I just literally go up to where I hear the like weird noises, quote unquote, like ghosts and shit. I would go up there like
Confront them.
and fucking square up, bitch.
I felt that. Me too.
What should be the horror movie? You'd be the first to die.
Nah.
Does the Asian wait? Do the Asians first? No, they don't.
No, that's not what I meant.
No. I know, but that's where my mind went. Do the Asians die first in American scary movies?
No, I don't think.
I think they last quite
But
a bit. But I think they're the
they lived
second to
quite
last.
a bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think they live second to last.
Second to last.
Well, if it's an Asian scary movie, all the Asians are gonna die. So, because you know they're all Asian. But I don't. I think they're second to die.
Second to die.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why Left 4 Dead came up in my mind for some reason, but or not Left 4 Dead. Walking Dead. Fuck.
I was gonna say, Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
I think anyone can die.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to rethink that. I was like, wait, that's not right.
I actually can share with you all another story that's happened not specifically to me, but to my family.
Ooh.
This one has never really had an explanation
Mm-hmm.
specifically, but so my family lives over on the East Coast and whatnot. And they've been in that house for, I don't know,
Years.
probably at least 10, maybe 15 years at this point.
Oh, wow.
And there was one particular evening, that I had surprised my mother and my sister in the same way that I always used to like to surprise people, which was I was that person to look from the side of the staircase and just like wait for people to look in that direction to see that I was chilling there ready to scare them. And so I used to do that pretty often. And so one day I went ahead and I actually went to bed early. My sister and my mother had stayed up. So they were both in the kitchen and they sort of heard like a rattle and they looked over into the living room area, which was directly across from the kitchen. And, they didn't really like see anything. Nothing was going on. Nothing strange. Fairly regular. So they finished up I think they were drinking like hot cocoa or something that night. And they decided to go upstairs, go to bed. Everyone had a TV in their room, so they would watch TV. I was already asleep at that point. And so in the middle of the night, apparently they thought they heard like a rattle again. And so the doors that we had, they were kind of a bit older. Like they were the kind of doors that still had skeleton keys for the door locks in that house. And she heard a rattle. And so my mother went out and she like looked over and she was like, hey, stop it, you know, like half asleep, like stop it, stop doing that.
Yeah.
We know you're trying to scare us, right?
Oh shit.
And so the rattling stops, right? She goes back to bed. Apparently happens to my sister as well.
Oh shit.
In the room to the side. Rattling again, except my sister was a bit younger. So her response was more fearful, right? She kind of just kept quiet and stayed in the covers.
What
And
the fuck?
so, yeah.
Do you think if they would have gone and checked up on the noise, that something would have happened?
Yeah, well,
You know, who knows? Maybe
Because
they would have
then
seen
when I
something.
allowed them, listen, both of them, so they went to your mother first, knocked. She didn't come out. She just ushered away. And then, so then they went to your sister and knocked, but she stayed in bed also.
Right. And I was probably just knocked out because by that point, you know, I tend to do, at least at that point in time, I was doing a lot of like extracurriculars in school. So every time I'd be done with my stuff, I'd basically be done for the day, listen to music, and go to bed. But yeah, so the next morning, you know, they both reach out to me and they're like, hey, why were you like shaking the door handles last night?
oh shit.
And I'm like, what? Doing what? It's like, you were shaking the door handles. I'm like, no, I wasn't.
Oh fuck.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
I was just sleeping.
Imagine it was just you trying to. It was
That's
you trying to
crazy.
trying to go bathroom. You were just sleepwalking.
So here's the thing. Apparently, I actually have had
Oh
some
my god.
sleepwalking in the past.
Oh no. Oh no.
So
Problem
I can't
solved.
confirm that it was me or not, but
Problem solved.
they never actually checked, and I
Myth
was definitely
busted.
not trying to scare them.
Problem
But
solved. Ghostbusters.
yeah,
Nice.
the verdict is in. But yeah, so that was another sort of experience we had at that house. I didn't have it specifically, like I said, but you know, they kind of went through something for sure.
You weren't the one experiencing it, because you were the one doing it.
Hopefully not, but yeah.
Damn. That's actually pretty spoopy.
Spoopy?
Yeah. I looked at my door when you said that. I was like, "Ay." If you guys hear me throw punches, just know what's up.
Oh my, are you okay?
Fucking squirrel, bitch.
Yo, he's going toe to toe with
The
spirit
fucking
that needs to be exercised.
oh no. Now I think about it. I think I don't know. Like there's a lot of times where I just see things in the corner of my eye, or something in the kitchen falls, or something falls like near me. I don't know. I've had that a lot of times.
So your peripherals actually play a giant trick on you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of common things that happen at the edge of your vision.
True.
And one of those things is the eyes of the mind try to essentially fill out information.
Oh, true. Like how they
And
filter out the
so-
nose from your face.
Right. So essentially, like, sometimes in your peripherals, what you might feel as though there's, you know, something in the corner or whatever, could be, of course, one, paranoia, but two,
That's true.
you know, it could be, you know, the your mind essentially trying to fill in data. And so, like, as you're
Yeah.
slightly moving, you know, information is changing. at the peripherals.
Oh.
And so you can kind of sort of seem like, oh, was something in the corner, right? And you get that spook factor pretty often.
And you get pretty like your heartbeat starts to go faster. You get scared, and then that'll boost like what you're trying to see or hear.
Endorphins. I mean, be stuff.
Yeah,
Or
your
not
fight or
adrenaline.
flight will definitely, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It'll definitely start to tick, right? But that can be fairly natural. You know, now if you're visually seeing things and hearing things, that's a complete different story. Hallucinogenics do the same. You probably don't want to do those.
Drugs. Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Be
Yeah.
responsible.
Alright, problem solved with every ghost story. If you hear or see things, it's just you going batshit crazy.
You did too many of the drugs.
You did too many of the drugs.
Shit,
You
I
did
gotta
too
get
many of the
myself
drugs.
out of this.
Oh no, bro.
No, because I
no.
mean, shadow people weren't the only thing I saw, but
Shadow
it was like.
people. I love that term.
But
they
I
made.
used to go
Good back.
downstairs like all the time, and I'd see like these little white wisp things. I didn't say anything because it
Ghost
wasn't really
orbs.
like a ghost story.
Ghost
90%.
orbs.
Little ghost orbs. Shit, that's
Brew,
so
brew,
unreal.
that would be fumes from White Witch, actually.
Oh my god.
Kidding. Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't
do drugs.
5-year-old me just.
Don't do drugs. Instead, do your homework.
Hugs, not drugs. Wait,
Hugs,
COVID.
not
Never mind. No
What?
COVID. 6 feet. 6 feet.
Oh my god.
You good, bird?
No, I just hit my head on my.
Oh jeez.
Uh-oh.
I'm okay.
You sure?
Yep. I'm.
Oh jeez.
I moved like 6 feet away from where I was sitting a second ago.
I know, I'm trying to remember.
Why was it the edge of the
There we
room? Then you're seeing things in your peripheral.
Are you seeing shadow people, Rue?
Oh my god, not the shadow people.
Are you seeing shadow people?
I only saw them when I was younger, so it might have just been my own imagination.
Rue, if anything happens, just yell square up.
Square up.
Square up.
Square up.
Square up.
Yeah,
bitch.
Phasmophobia definitely told me that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's
Bop
what I
it.
did. Did you say bop it?
Oh.
Bop it. Twist it.
Square up. Bop it.
Bop it. Twist
Wait
it.
a minute.
Hang on.
God damn it.
Pull it.
I don't know.
Smack it.
All I say is I can't trust Aka if I see another
I
ghost
almost
again
died.
because he's just gonna let me die.
Oh my god. What? Okay.
That's
That might have
fine.
happened a few
Trapped in there, you're like,
times.
bye, Rue. Sorry,
no.
you're fucking.
I think we still have
Things
that
happen.
in the highlights. Yeah, it's
Wait,
still in the
oh
highlights.
yeah.
Rude dying. And Aka
I
closing the
screamed
door behind her.
That was funny.
I'm sorry,
that
that kid
can't
calling
help
at me, was it even a child? I
It
don't
was,
think
it was
so.
a child.
That thing had no head.
And then I was already dead, so when Rue respawned as a dead, and the first thing I hear her say is like, Aka's a bitch.
No, I think
No, things happen.
Oh my god.
Things happen.
Things
That's
happen.
fine.
things happen. Yeah, trapping me in a house because you couldn't get one fucking picture. So I had to do it
Listen,
myself.
You know, sometimes technical difficulties arise.
Yeah.
And you just don't expect.
I saw something in the corner of my
Going
eye.
to
I thought I was
fucking
seeing
die,
things.
not me.
things
That's funny.
happen.
Things happen, yeah.
I remember after me and my family watched Paranormal Activity for the first time, we slept the whole week with the lights open. With the lights on.
What? Wait, what?
Or not,
With the lights on?
or on. We left the lights on for a week. That's how we went to
Hopefully
bed.
not the windows open. That would be weird.
No, sorry,
Oh
sorry.
no.
I meant the light. I meant to say on. I meant to put the lights on.
That's gonna be tired.
Maybe. I mean, like I said before I started the podcast, I can't English, even though it's my first
I can't
language.
English either.
It's my first language, and I
No.
can't speak it.
At least you could say English. I couldn't even.
I can't speak English.
I can't speak English.
I can't speak English.
It was a mix
Oh,
of
no.
language and English. I
Oh.
didn't process.
It's my first language. Oh, that was funny. But yeah, we left the lights on for a whole week every time we went to bed. It's pretty funny. Pretty spooky.
Oh,
I
candles! I found the
actually grew
candles!
up watching horror movies. Like that was what my mother liked to do.
Oh shit.
Was basically
Oh yeah,
she
horror
would,
movies are a go-to.
you know, go to like renting at a store or something,
Mm-hmm.
and she would just bring home a movie. Yeah, in the ages of Hollywood Video and the Blockbuster.
Yeah. I don't look
Yeah.
at Hollywood.
That was
Oh no.
that was the thing. Yeah, just horror movies, straight up horror movies, sci-fi horror, like whatever it was.
That was my mother. But for some reason, I couldn't stand Chucky for the first time at 3. It was just dolls.
Dolls freak me the fuck out.
I had dolls. If I had a doll, like I think I had an American Girl doll. I don't know why my parents bought that for me, but it's fine.
I think even to this day they freak me the fuck out.
What dolls?
Yeah.
Porcelain dolls, which I had to inherit.
No, mannequins.
Yeah, porcelain dolls are my nose.
Oh, mannequins
I
are
don't
cool.
like them.
I have
They're cool but
like 3
creepy.
mannequin heads. Oh, sorry, 5 mannequin heads in my room. So
Jesus.
I actually have a picture of just a bag full of mannequin heads.
Oh my
my
god.
Oh, it's just this like little picture I keep every once in a while, and sometimes when I'm scrolling through my phone and someone else is watching, they're just like, "What the hell?"
What the
They're
fuck
like,
is
just
that?
don't ask.
Don't worry about
I mean,
it.
it wasn't as bad as the one time someone asked me to go through to like grab something out of their closet, and I see this like bin full of like baby doll parts. They're not put together.
Oh my god.
These are like porcelain baby doll parts just in this bin.
Oh
And I'm like,
no.
okay.
That reminds me
Okay.
about one of my coworkers' stories about this guy that, apparently he's a regular at the restaurant, and he offered to take her home, and so she went into his bathroom, I guess, to wash her hands. And when she was in there, she found like a bunch of baby dolls, sewing kits, and like a grandmother room kind of looking room.
Mm-hmm.
So is
But
there
the clothes were children's clothes.
Damn.
is there a window? Because I'd like to leave.
Yeah, she
I
she
would be
said
the
she
type of person
immediately
to-
left, and like now he doesn't come into the restaurant anymore.
I'd
Oh
be the type
no.
of person to leave through the window if I saw that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was
I mean, that
scary.
is little sketch. Uh,
Just a tad bit.
This teensy
A
bit.
little bit. Damn.
Bop, 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 bop.
I think that's all this
That's all.
spooky stories we can muster up. I think.
Yeah, I don't have any like scary, and it's not really any scary. I mean, I guess we could talk about the superstitions now.
Okay, yeah. It's been 40 minutes. It's a good half. So.
Yeah.
All right. So superstitions. You guys, anything come to mind when that topic's brought up?
I mean, the only few that I actually lived with were like the mirror, like 7 years bad luck,
Oh, that's true.
which I've broken like 2 mirrors in my life, so so that makes sense.
Oh no.
I've broken a lot of mirrors.
Why have you guys why?
The moment I was born, I broke a domino of mirrors.
Actually, you want to know a funny story? So when my parents were rocking me in a rocking chair at my grandmother's house, my dad decided to put me down on the rocking chair, not thinking that the velocity of the chair slinging back and hitting the wall was going to be enough to cause a mirror to collapse on me as a small child. So my dad likes to say to me every day that, hey, you've been breaking mirrors your whole life.
No.
That's so troll.
Oh my god. That's funny.
I know he doesn't mean it, but it's so funny.
Oh no.
It was his fault.
Keys thrown at my face when I was young by accident.
You had keys?
So I was a baby and wait, what?
Keys? What?
Yeah, keys. My dad tossed keys to my mom.
Oh, and he missed.
And it literally hit me in the face.
Did you go vroom vroom?
No.
Sorry.
What level of superstitious witchcraft did you have to do to prevent that from doing it?
Oh my god.
Okay.
How about knocking on wood? You just knocking
Yeah, I
on
do
wood?
that.
I do that.
My family does it. I don't as often. 'Cause
Nice, Aka.
90% of the time, every time someone says that, there's never like a wooden object near me.
Oh.
You have to run home or to like the closest grocery store and knock on the wall and then come back.
I think what was funny is my grandma used to keep like a wooden block.
I was gonna say you should just keep a wooden piece of fucking.
I'm not keeping a wooden block.
Oh, you should have your phone case made out of wood. So every time someone says that, you just knock on your phone, and then you should answer it right after that. Hello.
Oh shit! It would help if I was on Raja.
Hello.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Hello.
How's it going?
Housekeeping.
Oh,
What about sneezing or coughing or having hiccups is like whenever you would do that, someone would be talking to you, talking about you.
The same thing I've heard. That's because Liza mentions it.
Yeah, like if
yeah, I learned that in like elementary school. My art teacher back then told me we say bless you because the bad spirits are trying to get into our body.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
that was
I was told
totally
after 3
different
times
from
I'm fucking dead.
holy shit.
3 times.
Well, okay, technically, yeah.
She was a hippie, so
Wait, 3
she was
times
telling
and
me
you're
that.
dead?
No, that's
3
like
times in a row and you're fucking
that's
dead.
Oh
that's
yeah, you
the
did tell me about that.
that's the superstition.
That's what I was
really?
told. Like, this was a teacher that told me this when I was younger.
So like
Yo, I
there's 2
sneezed a lot.
superstitions that go to that. So one of them is like every time you sneeze, your heart stops, which is almost
Yeah,
technically true
that is
in some way.
technically.
So the second one was like if you sneeze 3 times, your heart just stops. You just die. You just kill over.
Heck,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
pretty
that
crazy.
sounds crazy.
I stuck to the if you sneeze, someone's talking to you, like someone really far. I
I
stayed
think that if my nose is itchy.
I stayed with that just because it was funny. Like right after I sneezed, I was like, chew. Oh, someone's talking about me. I would just be cringing.
So, to be honest, I only knew about that when I started watching anime at like 15, and that happened a lot. So,
Oh,
I didn't
Yeah.
true.
I see that.
What about that? Was this step on a crack, break your mother's back a superstition, or was
back.
that just a random rhyme for
What
kids
is
or
that?
something?
It
I don't
was
know.
a superstition,
It's like
but
step on a crack, you break your mother's back.
I think
Yeah.
I know.
My mom's actually fallen after one of those. Not like actually hurt that bad, but like it was conveniently at the same time as my sister and I were like going shopping.
Bird was stepping on
And-
every crack in the grocery store.
and Dang, I never thought that superstition to be true.
Oh shit.
I remember I was walking normally in elementary school. Like I was stepping on the cracks, I didn't even realize it. But then that rhyme popped up in my head, and then I started dodging all the cracks. And then I stepped on a crack, and then immediately I was like, "Oh, I gotta check if mom's okay." So after school, I would come home. I was like, "Mom, are you okay?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Aww. That's so cute.
It's fine. Let's see.
I have another one.
What's
and
up?
this is what my mom still believes till this day.
Oh,
It's bad luck to like cross a pole. So
A
like
pole?
if one person, so if you're like so how do I explain this? You know how like some people like walk together and then you guys switch. If you go on opposite sides of the pole, it's like bad luck.
oh.
Apparently for my mother, and I can't go anywhere with her if I go on the opposite side of the pole because she'll make me walk the fuck back. Like 20
Oh my god.
walk the fuck back
Oh
around
my
the pole.
God, that's funny.
Just because she's scared of getting bad luck.
And I know when you're driving, or was it walking, when a black cat just runs by.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Another one was
I
like,
never believed that one because I always thought they would be my Salem.
holy.
Wait.
Wait, like from Sabrina.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Another one was walking under a ladder. That was bad luck.
I did that.
I'm
all the
so
time.
sure I did that all the time.
I did
Yeah.
that a lot in theater because I was in tech.
True.
She was one of the shadow people.
She was one of the shadow
that?
people. She was one of the shadow. Oh no, that's too good. Oh no.
I don't actually think I've had like any real superstitious experience type stuff before. I mean, first of all, my upbringing was probably a little bit different. You know, scary Roman Catholics, God-fearing, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
So you know, there was always like different things, right? Like that sort of got inherited throughout the rest of the world. So the whole like the Bloody Mary thing. I'm
Oh
sure
yeah.
you all remember something like that when you're a kid. And there's probably maybe like a few others. You know, I'm sure like the salt one. Right, if you spill salt like
Yeah, you
on
toss it
one side
behind
or
your
whatever,
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your shoulder or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I've never, like, I don't think there's ever really been.
What about like
anything
what about
specific.
the subtle ones like finding a penny in the street is like good luck or something.
Oh, but if you pick it up and it's tails, it's bad
tails,
luck.
yeah.
Oh, I thought that was only with quarters.
Heads
Shit.
is good luck. Tails is.
I was told it was only with quarters.
I have never
Shit, you
heard
would-
of that one.
Shit, you
So
find
now I'm
quarters?
gonna like.
Imagine finding $100
guys-
bill.
Did you
Did my-
guys not find like court? I've actually, so I think the luckiest moment in my life is finding like a $50 bill on the sidewalk.
My
Holy
best
shit.
one was
The heck?
finding a $20 bill. Can you imagine?
Uh,
Imagine it's like a $100 bill. It's on the like
$50.
it's on the
Feel bad
back
for
side.
you. Sorry, I got a few candy bars when I was younger with that money.
Lol.
Oh
It's like I might have bad luck, but I got hella candy now.
my god, you guys are reminding me of my York peppermint patties. They're in the freezer.
Oh my god. But yeah.
Oh, crap.
I think another one was never stick your chopsticks straight up. That's like it's like a big no-no in Japan. It's like it means death or something when you have like your chopsticks like standing straight up. Like in a rice bowl or something.
Why is that? I bet there's probably like some story around some
Probably, yeah.
emperor that died with chopsticks, like straight up, and no one could figure out why.
I don't know. I think they do that at funerals. They would have like a bowl and then the two chopsticks sticking straight up. I don't know. It's like a symbol for death or something. What would be another one?
Oh my
I'm reading this one. I'm reading this bird poop. Bird poop brings good fortune. No, the fuck it doesn't.
I heard that.
That's been, yeah, that that actually happened a bunch of times. Not to me, but I guess my uncle is very lucky because he's got shit on a bird.
See, that's not good luck. That's shit luck. Good shit on the bird.
Hey!
Oh my god. What?
I'm a bird.
Well, that, oh, I don't think you would intentionally shit on me, bird.
No, bird, no! I don't like it! No!
It's like, I'm just, what do you think? It's like, bird, I'm going to the job interview. I need you to shit on me. I need you to shit on me
I
for
mean,
good luck.
Casco, whatever you're into, that's
That's not what I meant.
actually I'm judging you from.
Oh my!
I don't like it,
jeez.
I don't like it.
Oh my
This
god.
conversation is flipped.
Oh no! Wait.
Getting shit on by a bird
No.
brings good luck. No, the fuck it
No.
doesn't.
Bird, why did you have to say something? We weren't even gonna make that connection.
Yeah, that
Nobody's gonna
never
Really thought of it.
that-
It didn't like
that never that never touched my mind up until you said something.
None of us were thinking that. Well, Zach, are we
Oh
thinking
my
that?
gosh.
Listen, mistakes are made. Mistakes are made, okay?
The way you phrase it doesn't really help. Let me tell you.
Oh my gosh. Getting shit on by a bird. God damn it. Oh,
Have you ever
break a
heard of
leg. Oh.
Yeah.
break a leg?
Yeah, like when you're
Break a leg.
yeah, like
When it
when
was
someone's
bad to say good luck.
yeah, it was like it's like
Yeah, I was in theater.
jinx it or something. It's like if you're gonna go do an interview or something or do something big, someone would tell you like break a leg,
Oh,
1, 2.
like to not jinx it when they say good luck, so they say break a leg instead.
oh no. We're talking about theater ones. Another one was not saying not saying Macbeth because apparently it brings misfortune to a show.
Oh, that's
Oh,
funny.
wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, what were you gonna say, Akka?
Oh no, I was actually thinking of and I don't know if this is specifically like a Latin superstition, but whenever you have like dreams of people like losing teeth, it usually supposedly indicates like death or
So-
whatever.
I'm dead.
So we have the same one in Philippine culture, I think, where if you had a dream, your teeth falls out and then your gums bleed, someone in the family is either really ill or is about to die. And I think a few months ago, back in when I was studying in the the college, the college. I can't English anymore. When I was studying in college, I would get like hella stressed, and I would have dreams where my teeth would feel like they were tightening up and like breaking, but no blood would fall out. Like they would feel like they're getting crushed by something, either each other or just some like outside force. Like they would crunch up and break apart and fall out of my mouth, but there wouldn't be blood. And I told my mom this, and then she was like, or like when I told her, it's like my teeth fell out, and like in this dream, it's like she was like, "Is there blood?" I was like, "No, why?" And she told me the story behind that. I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Mine just broke. I didn't bleed." Yeah, that was another
That's good.
superstition. Do you believe it, Red?
I don't really know about. I don't know. I don't really know, but I know like the classics.
The classics.
Well, like just like the ones everybody knew.
True.
Ooh, my ping is. Oh.
I think another one would be saying jinx when you and a friend say the same word at the same time.
Mm.
Is that another one? Nice crunch.
I don't even know that one, like, really.
Oh, really?
What? Yeah. Like, what?
I mean,
What are the
I
specifics
saw it
around?
as like a weird, fun game when I was a kid.
Yeah, same.
Oh yeah, Jinx.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Like you weren't able to talk until they said your name 3 times.
What was it like? Mine was different.
Oh, what was yours?
Like, jinx, you owe me a soda or something like that.
Oh no, you owed them a soda, but you couldn't speak until they said your name 3 times.
Yeah, you can't talk.
Oh. See, mine was just the soda part, because,
You know,
I would just
I
eat
wish
a lot
it was
as a
just
kid.
the soda part. Maybe I would have been maybe I would have been better at talking.
True.
Oh
Same.
no. Oh, no.
Jeez. Another
Since
one.
we're
Damn it.
Since we're
no, I was gonna say, Pasco, if you'd like, you can go first. So
No,
you've
no,
got
go ahead.
a.
I'm just reading off a list I have. If you want to say, you can say something.
Well, so this isn't more so like a superstition per se, but maybe is a little
Belief.
bit closer to the occult in some way.
Oh.
But the idea of a poltergeist,
Oh.
right? Like, so there's a certain kind called a doppelganger,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Which is basically like a double,
Mm-hmm.
right? Of what you are, but realistically is like a spirit. So it's gonna sound really strange, but for the longest time, I was sort of chasing around this doppelganger because I say chasing, I mean that very loosely, not actually like running around the block, or searching high and low across the nation or anything like that. Definitely not in that way. But um, when I was in high school, you get into high school. Back then, I think it was
Mm-hmm.
like ninth grade. I know some schools do it differently, but ninth grade was when high school started for us. And there are these, new students, of course, that I met from some of the other districts. And, when they said hi, they were just like, oh, hey. And they said my name.
Oh.
And I looked at them and I was like, what? Why? How did you know my name? And it's like, oh, there's I mean, you went to middle school with us or whatever. And it's like, what do you mean I went to middle school with you? And like, yeah, you went to this school, right? To S school or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what? I spent 3 years, at H school, right? And they were thoroughly convinced that I was joking around. But apparently, like, there's a few of them that believed very realistically that I had gone to class with them and that they already knew my name.
What?
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh,
And
and it
like
was
they
the.
still held on to that.
Oh, it was the.
And so
Oh.
yeah, and so to this day I sort of, kind of have that inclination that, if such a thing existed, like a doppelganger would have basically, been there, right? And the rule about doppelgangers is
Once you meet
basically
him, you die.
you have to kill them,
Yeah.
right? Or they kill you and take your life, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me
Um,
of the movie. Something like that. What? Something like that.
I don't know. It reminds me of a story I was told when or I heard. But it was like something with phone numbers. That if your phone number called you, that was your doppelganger.
Oh
If you
shit.
answered, they would be coming after you.
oh, that's crazy.
That's actually kind of creepy.
So if you answered,
Yeah.
basically they'd find where you are.
Oh,
and then
that's
they'd
actually
kill
kind
you.
of creepy.
Yeah, that's weird.
Wait, what were you saying?
So don't
Aka?
answer your own phone number.
Yeah, what were you saying, Aka? You were pretty much
No,
trying
I
to...
mean that was basically like the crux of the story, because I never ran into a doppelganger. And you know, I mentioned it over the years to them too, you know, to try and just get some clarification, like, were you guys joking? And like, no, we've known you for a while. I'm like,
Oh shit.
okay, you know what I mean?
I think
Well, as long as you don't meet them.
I know
they
the
don't kill you.
superstition is like you would either both die or you'd have to kill the other, but I think doppelgangers are pretty cool. Like I would want to meet my doppelganger.
You do realize you're
Have a battle
might
to the
kill him.
death.
What was that, Rue?
Battle to the death.
No.
Basically what Bert said.
No, because I watched this YouTube video where people actually met their doppelganger. They were not related at all. They were not twins. They were actual, like, doppelgangers. And I thought it was pretty cool. So, like, I would, if I were, hey, if you look, if you're listening to this right now and you look like me, DM me on Discord. I want to meet up. I want to meet up. But no, I would
Be my bro.
be my bro. Yeah, I also thought that, like, would they be into video games? Would they, you know, would they live the same lifestyle? Would they also be Asian or something, you know? Because the human DNA and how unique it can be, it can only go so far. So it'll start, you know, making the same face every now and then. And sometimes you would make the same face within the same year that someone else is born. So, because there would be a lot of times where people in the past, like 50, 100, 200 years ago, those faces, or the people born today will have the same faces as those way in the past. So, yeah, like I said, human DNA can only go so far. So I would, again, if you're listening and you look like me, DM me. I would want to meet you at some point. But yeah, those are pretty cool. Always thought about it as a kid.
I don't know if I'd want to meet another me. I can't stand myself to be
Oh my god.
That's also true.
And I'm already difficult as it is.
As
I don't
it
know
is,
if
yeah.
I want to meet another one of myself. Like,
Oh
great.
my god.
Now there's 2 difficult people in the room.
Now there's 2 Asians. No, I'm kidding.
Oh shoot.
Ooh, this is a
Yeah.
good one.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, what were you gonna say?
No, go ahead. I'm
No,
actually curious.
No,
to hear
you
what
go ahead.
question you have.
No, you.
No, you!
No, you. You fucking.
You!
Are you my doppelganger? Fucking square up. I mean, we sound the same, so I guess this, you know, square up. No, I was just
I
gonna
don't
go
know
into
why
another.
squirrel got me to it. Like, I look for a squirrel.
No, but like, I was just gonna go into another
Okay,
topic. What were you gonna
I
say?
know one word's misspelled, but I don't care.
What were you going to say, other me? Or
I kind of wanted to revisit something that was mentioned a bit earlier,
mm-hmm.
and that's basically you mentioned sleep paralysis,
Oh yeah.
and so you know, the belief in Spanish culture for sleep paralysis is they call it like I think it's el pesante, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it means the heavy weight, right? And
Oh.
so they used to believe that essentially when you went to sleep and you know you felt this paralysis demon on top of you while you were sleeping, that it was actually of like this occult origin, that there was, you know, a large dog that would essentially be like standing on top of you, like forcing you down. And in some, I think, cultures, they would shift it to be like, you know, the three-headed dog, right?
Oh, like
And
Cerberus.
and stuff like that. Yeah, like that sort of idea, that this like demonic creature was like pushing you down and holding you down during sleep paralysis. And I had a dream that was not specifically related to like this dog creature, but along the same lines of like spooky and scary, and ghost kind of stuff. When I was in college, um, I used to go to sleep in the middle of the day. I actually take naps, unlike now, because I'm a workaholic. And in the middle of the day, you know, like it's kind of weird. Your body's like going to sleep, the lights are still on, or the sunlight's coming through, you know, and it's not like you can just shut the curtains and everything's dark most of the time.
Yeah.
Unless you're like really pulling out some blackout curtains. And you know, definitely not as a college student, that's for sure. And so I had this dream once. I sat up on the top bunk because I had a roommate at the time. He wasn't around, and like, you know, I was going to bed. Figured I needed a break. Blah blah blah. Middle of the day, I'm laying down, and my eyes are open, right? And of course, I didn't realize I went to sleep, right? Because at the start of your sleep paralysis dream, you're just looking around, and it starts. So here I am laying on my bed, and out of the corner of my eye, basically the bed was perpendicular to this hallway, and in the hallway was essentially like the doorway to enter.
Oh shit, that's creepy.
And so there was a small section. So the door slowly opened, right? And it just like slowly like creaked open, and here I am sitting there. I'm like, oh, you know, thinking to myself, oh, I wonder my roommate came in, right? And my roommate was pretty loud, so it's usually not anything too quiet. And then all of a sudden, remember, I'm on second bunk here, this tall robed figure in black, right, starts slowly like floating into the room.
Oh
right?
my god.
Chains dangling, like moving slowly around the doorway, and I'm talking like slow as fuck, you know. And I'm looking, and of course in my sleep I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck, I have to move, I have to get up, right? But I can't, right? And the feeling of it is as if like I were to look down and I would see my covers, which my covers were black, and but I did not feel my body, right? Like my body was just absent. I couldn't feel it because of the paralysis and the numbness. But all the meanwhile, I have this giant robed figure like slowly floating towards me, and everything is silent. You know, my eyes are looking until it gets basically like close enough to my face. And by the way, there was no face there. It was just sort of like this strange, disfigured, almost like statue-like thing that was underneath the black robes and the chains. And then all of a sudden, like, it gets close enough, and you know, I wake up out of it, and I'm like, what's going on?
Holy shit. Bro, it's like 4 a.m. I'm like really tired. I don't know why that story got to me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, right. That
Oh, no.
story was like,
it's like
I
4 in
look
the
around my shoulder.
It's like 4 in the morning here. I'm like super tired, and I'm just super imagining it. I'm like, oh shit, that shit's scary.
Nope. Not happening. I ain't having them sleep paralysis demons come back. I got 3.
I just cuts out.
Rue's about to increase in members.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I swear.
I'm afraid to go out to my bathroom now.
I know, I have to
no.
pee!
You should definitely.
Oh my god, that's pretty funny though. That's pretty. That's pretty spooky though. But that was pretty cool. You made a
Yeah.
mistake, Rue. Why? What's wrong?
Uh-oh.
What
I
happened?
can't get rid of this wisp thing.
Oh, Minecraft. That's pretty. That shit is creepy though.
Thank God.
Yeah, I haven't had anything like that, like recently. I mean, I don't take naps in the middle of the day, right? Like I go to work, I'm up the entire day, and then I go to sleep. You know, it'd be nice to take a nap or two every once in a while, but it's just it's not feasible. Not even for a short period of time. I don't know how people do it. They go to bed, they sleep for like 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I can't do that.
You said you could look around, but you couldn't feel your body?
Yeah.
Could you see your body, or?
So that's the thing, is when I looked down towards my body,
it was just black.
Like I could tell that my black covers were covering something, but it didn't seem like my body was fully there.
It was like an outer. I think that's what they call outer body experience.
Yeah, probably in some way.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty crazy. I've had that same sort of feeling happen during other dreams. Once there was this we lived in this house back when I was in middle school, and you know, there was nothing strange about the house. It was kind of cookie cutter-ish sort of homes that were connected to each other and everything. Nothing like too special. And I actually had a dream once where I woke up and I walked out, you know, of my room at the time, and I went to the living room, and I distinctly remember like stopping and realizing that I had just passed the stairs. And down the stairs I thought I saw something.
Oh, fuck that shit.
And so I turned back around and I ran towards the stairs. And when I looked down, you know, I saw, and this is going to sound really strange, but I saw this this like older gentleman, like a sort of like almost like a grandfather-esque kind of person, wearing completely white, right, with just this slight glow of white off of his body, you know, like light was reflecting that intensely, you know, that it was almost like a mist or a powder of some kind.
God.
And he just like slowly walked up the stairs, like looking at me. And at least for me at the time, I couldn't move. Like the second he looked at me, I was basically stuck, right?
You said
I had
this is
sleep
dream?
paralysis.
Oh.
Yeah, this was a dream. But I had sleep paralysis at that time, right? Because like I froze. Except the difference is that I froze in the moment. And you know, that was sort of what happened. And like years later, I actually had another dream with a very similar sort of theme. The dream started off as a very apocalyptic kind of dream. I won't really go too much into that because it's not really as relevant.
Yeah.
But in this dream, I was running home, and it was getting dark during this like apocalyptic scenario, and so I got home, I busted open the front door, and I looked inside. House is completely dark, right? Just some of like the night lights that you sort of sometimes have in your kitchen, illuminating it like very lightly, were on. And so I ran in, like I saw my family wasn't there. I was like, what the heck's going on? Where is everyone? And I opened the back door. And once I opened the back door, there was a little white dog. And that same dog was barking, just like barking uncontrollably, right? As soon as I opened that door, and my body just froze. Like sleep paralysis had struck right then at that moment. And I couldn't do anything. Like my body was literally frozen. And the only thing I could, think of, at least like when I'd woken up at the time, was that, this sort of like sleep paralysis spirit of sorts was visiting in a different form, right?
Is that you, God?
First, God, dog.
God, is that you?
Makes sense.
Dog. God damn it.
Oh no. Yeah.
God backwards is dog. Oh my God.
Oh my dog.
Oh my
Oh
dog.
my dog.
Oh my dog.
But yeah, so that was a bit more of a, not really like a scary dream, but sleep paralysis does like some crazy things.
Are you sure you weren't on something?
I wish I could say I was. I mean, at least back then I was a kid, so I wasn't touching anything.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Sure.
But
Are you
yes,
sure?
I'm very sure. I mean, I may have been a little deranged as a child, but I can't necessarily say that I was, doing anything illegal.
Oh my gosh.
Snorted one too many pixie sticks.
Oh my god.
I have never snorted a pixie stick. Let me tell you.
Seriously?
I can't say
Yep.
I have.
Seriously. Look, my allergies are really bad.
I know too.
So snorting anything sounds like a really, really bad idea.
I'm always hungry as a
did
kid.
it
I would
once
always.
as a kid because I didn't know any better.
I would always eat. So I would just eat it straight up. I'm always hungry as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually ate them.
Did you guys not get like the big tubs of pixie sticks?
Tubs.
No.
Tubs, excuse me?
There was tubs of pixie sticks.
Apparently
I
not.
tubes?
When I was
Are
a
you talking about
child.
the long tubes?
I don't think we
not
got the
long
memo.
Tubes, like,
Yeah,
No, I don't
I
know.
I was
Yeah.
I
Damn.
wasn't necessarily rich either.
I lived in a third world country for like half my life.
I wasn't
no.
necessarily rich either, but there was like, we had, I guess it was like a 6-star. I don't know if those things are around anymore. Is there a 6-star?
6-star restaurant serving
No
pixie
idea.
sticks.
No, not a restaurant. It was like,
6-star pixie
it's like-
sticks.
it's like the dollar store, but not the dollar store.
Oh, okay.
Okay, is that like
That's not right.
how you get stuff in like gotcha games? You roll for a tub of pixie sticks.
Oh my god.
You pull a venti and you start snorting him. Just,
Oh, no.
I can feel the anemo.
Is that gonna be you when you get C1?
When I get C1 venti, I can feel the anemo in me.
Oh no.
But no, it's, you got like big buckets of pixie sticks. My grandma bought a lot of candy when I was younger. Like there
Are you
was,
sure it was
such
candy?
things as like
My
strawberry
favorite candy is
popcorn.
like York peppermint patterns.
Have any of you had strawberry
Patties.
popcorn?
What?
No.
Apparently not. Are we?
Oh
we're
my
miss-
god, but I have popcorn right now.
We-
Is that
we're
like
just-
the sugary pink looking
we're just not
popcorn?
getting the
No, it
memo.
wasn't pink. It was just strawberry flavored. You like put it in the microwave and it would pop and it tastes
You're-
like strawberries.
What the
Nope.
fuck?
Definitely not.
I got the
I'm not
butter.
sure what devil craft this is.
I was gonna say, like,
I got the
grandma
butter.
give me when I was
I was gonna say, like, we definitely did not get the memo as kids.
You sure she can just put like food coloring or something?
Like, that's why.
Strawberry popcorn.
That's why she was saying it was magic, cause you know pixie dust. It was like, ooh, this popcorn is
I may have
magical.
been very weird as a child.
This popcorn is magical. Look, it's
Child.
red.
I don't want to hear shit from you, Aka.
It's
I
like,
would hit you with the sword, but that would kill your cows as well.
like, look at
Please
this
don't kill my
magical,
cows.
magical popcorn.
I
It's
won't.
rainbow.
But no,
Magical
I do
popcorn.
remember the box vividly, so I don't think it was.
It's made
And
from
I used to put
pixie
it in
dust.
the microwave, not my grandmother.
This popcorn's made from pixie dust.
Shit.
No, I grew up with the butter, the cheese, and the kettle popcorn. So
Yeah,
I mean,
same.
I had kettle corn.
I love kettle corn. Holy fuck!
Kettle corn is good.
Mm-hmm.
I actually
I
might
mean,
make
Especially
popcorn
from
now.
fairs.
Ooh, and they would have the
Ooh.
caramelized
See,
ones
I
too.
like the
Mm-hmm.
what are they? The funnel
The
cakes.
ghetto fair I had at in my area. It's canceled this
Funnel
year.
cakes from Busch Gardens. Holy shit!
Mm.
I've never been.
This is so fucking good. Sometimes we would go to Busch Gardens not to ride
We have
rides,
a Callaway garden.
just to eat the funnel cake. Like my family would literally just go to Busch Gardens just to eat the funnel cake, not to ride rides.
I love funnel cake.
It's so fucking good, and the fucking
Good.
strawberry, all over, and powdered sugar.
Yeah,
Ooh,
for sure.
fuck.
We
Really?
get it. I think the last place I got it was from Helen, Georgia, but they also have one in Six Flags in my state.
True.
Wow.
I just really,
Yeah.
we
That is
always,
not a
we
Six
always
Flags.
go to food.
We always run away to food or anime.
No,
or
I'm getting
coffee.
hungry.
We always find a way to
Dude,
go to
I
food.
really want to make some popcorn now.
But I'm scared of shit. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, now I actually
Right.
need to look up the strawberry popcorn because I swear to fucking god.
I swear I'm not high.
I swear, dog, I'm not high.
I swear to God, I'm not. God.
Please, oh Lord God, dog.
Swear, dog.
I swear to dog.
Where the fuck is
That's
the strawberry fucking popcorn?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I'm just
wait, I
trying to
think-
make turd.
No, it was like
Ah,
a
this is-
cool
It's gonna
box.
take so long.
Why do I
it's
feel
taking
like
my
it was a
lifetime.
discontinued thing?
Because it wasn't
Uh-oh.
real. You were just imagining it.
No, I swear
Yeah.
to fucking god.
Your grandma just put food coloring in the popcorn.
No, I made the
Look.
popcorn myself. It was just in a box.
Look what the pixies made.
Look, I may have been raised on like the weird like fairy type thing because my parents really didn't want me to get into princesses when I was younger.
Ah, so they put you in the fairies.
Yeah.
I like fairies.
There's a few fairies near us.
What?
3 to be precise.
No, bird, like a fairy. The ride, the park, the thing, you know.
Oh, cool!
Dude, you even talked about in December when you were like gonna come to Washington. I was like, you're like, I never rode a ferry, and I'm like, there's 3 different types of ferries. You want to take the one to Bremerton?
Yeah, one's
Kingston or
Tinkerbell,
Bainbridge?
one's Tinkerbell, one's
Well,
no,
Nah,
I can't.
they're all named after states.
I've just been staring at the
Walla.
Minecraft sun while I try to build this thing in the
I think
sky.
all the ferry boats are named after East Coast.
See how it's going so
Is
Those are
far.
in Virginia.
and East Coast
Oh.
towns.
Damn it.
And
Speaking of, speaking of food, though, I am kind of
I'm
hungry.
going to go make popcorn.
You were, but you scared of shit.
Yeah.
so I can't
Don't worry,
find
look, I'll be
anything.
the
I'm-
brave one. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What the
There's a
fuck
ghost.
is that?
Quick! Square up! Square up!
Quick! Knife!
Square up,
I'm
bitch!
just straight with my Red Bull spritzer.
Square up, bitch!
Oh my
I'm
god.
going in.
Red
Listen,
Bull
if I'm not
Spritzer!
back in a minute, tell my family and wife and kids that I love them.
What?
Well, you
Wife
have a
and
wife?
kids?
You have a wife?
No, I don't. But you know, it's like what they do with every movie or show. It's like,
Yeah.
What's a
Tell
safe
my family that I love them.
what's a safe word? Is a pineapple? So
Pineapple!
so when you come back, we'll know that it's not your doppelganger speaking.
Oh
okay, got
shit.
it. Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Comes back. All
What
right.
if his
Pizza.
He's gonna come back. All right. So the word is tomato. It's like, oh shit. It's just doppelganger.
This is gonna take me so long. I'm gonna make a forest up in the sky.
What are you doing?
Wait.
I'll make forest up in the sky.
All right.
Bird?
I just want to try something like kind of like Alice in Wonderland like kind of theme. Just
Well,
because I want to see how it would look.
I'm gonna wait for Aka before I end the episode.
Ah, yes.
Yes. Buddy. Unless you guys want to still keep talking about stuff.
Do we have
I'm
any other
honestly
superstitions?
I mean, there's a lot, but there's definitely no way
That,
we can go
like-
through all of them.
Well, I meant like that we've personally had to go through.
Don't open umbrellas indoors.
Oh,
Yeah, I always have
I've
to
done
put
that
that rule.
already.
Yeah, I've done
Yeah.
that a lot.
Mhm. My mom seeing me bring in an umbrella, like, wow, it's gonna add to the 2 mirrors that I've already broken.
Mine was like how it was told to me is like if you open an umbrella indoors, it's gonna rain lizards or something like that.
What?
It's gonna bring bad luck and rain lizards.
I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back.
Bad luck.
What's
What's the
the
safe word?
safe
What's the safe word?
What's the code word?
Watermelon.
Oh fuck.
All right, square up, bitch.
Square up, bitch.
Square up, bitch. You're not Aka.
Bring us Aka.
Oh my gosh.
You mean Aka?
You mean oh my.
Oh god. Well,
So by the way, Aka, do you believe in the
So,
superstition of umbrella
Bird, you
indoors?
want to come over sooner so we can get rid of the doppelganger?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh my god. Alright, I'm on my way with my machete.
Huh?
I'm on my way with my machete.
Oh yes, bring your machete.
Bring the machete?
My machete.
Yeah. Machete.
My machete. Oh.
Ouch.
Alright. So do we have any more superstitions that we went
No, I
through?
think we're done.
Or spooky stories? No? No? Everyone good? No? Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, well, thank you guys so much for listening and or watching. If you're watching on YouTube, follow us on Spotify, like and subscribe on YouTube, leave a comment down below whatever topic you want us to talk about next. And the same for Anchor.fm and Google Podcasts. We're on Google Podcasts, guys. We made it. We made it.
Nice.
Death, god damn it.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Bird's doppelganger choking her. No.
Oh shit.
But yeah.
Look, I'm gonna say right now, if my doppelganger comes after me, they're probably winning.
Probably.
No.
Alright, we're good. And on that note, thank you guys for listening. Bye.
Bye.
Later.